What's up, Sparkman family? It's your boy Sparkman, and welcome back to another Market Watch. First up on the docket today is the 25th anniversary Rarity Collection number 2. We're talking about this set because obviously we've been talking about it for the past few Market Watches that buying into it while it was low was going to be the smart decision. Now the balance has come and gone and only the real card affected in this set was Appaloosa. We're starting to see cards like Cross-Eyed Designator and IP Masquerena start to increase in price, right? Cross-Eyed Designator going up to $45, now IP Masquerena going close to $35, and other cards in the set start to increase in price, and if you bought in early, you're starting to see that favorable price in your favor. So again, there was a lot of profit to gain from this set, and if you bought in early, you're seeing that price point in your favor as well. The seal value of this set was under $70 at one point. So if you bought in while it was under 70, congrats. There is still time to buy in at the $73 price tag, but expect that price tag of the seal value of the set to start to increase as we're starting to see a lot of the cards start to bounce back in value as well. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to buy into a lot of the cards here in the Rarity Collection number 2 now that the balance is come and gone, because it will start to increase overall a lot of cards here in Rarity Collection number 2. Now, we're talking about Magic Deflector because obviously Magic Deflector is a great counter to a lot of decks right now. Meta decks, that being Yubel, Snake Eyes. So if you're looking to pick up this card, look to pick it up because it is on the cheaper end of things and you might as well get it while it's on the cheaper end of things, everybody. Now, we're also looking at Silhouette Hat Rabbit because we've been talking about this card for weeks now. Ever since this set came out, I said Silhouette Hat Rabbit is the one to get, right? And people were saying, no. But it is. It was at $8, now bouncing to $20. So if you bought in early, congrats. Like, this is a great investment opportunity if you bought in early. And again, it's a great card, and even the QCR now has increased and ballooned up to $100, everybody. Yes, $100 is your cheapest listing here, so keep that in mind. Only 5 listings as well, very low on listings. So especially with that being low on listings, the market starts to create its own value for this card as well. So just be aware of that as we move forward here in the coming days and weeks here, as well as Silhouette Hat Rabbit. Unless it gets a replenish or restock, there will be even further price increases on this card, especially on the QCR side of things as well. Now, Silvera, Wolf Tamer of the White Forest. White Forest cards are doing its thing. I've been talking about these White Forest cards when they were at $40, $38, and even lower than that at, to pick them up while they were on the lower end of things, and now they're bouncing to $60. Not just this one, but this one as well. This one is starting to see a price increase as well, so be aware of that, everybody. This was like, I think, $40. Now it's at $61, and it continued to go up in price. So just be aware, the White Forest cards are here to stay, here to play, and they are making their noise here in the meta as well. I also want to shout out my amazing sponsor, Bishop Clothing. They're an awesome apparel company that just came out with an amazing hat as well. So if you're into hats like myself, you're going to want to pick this one up. You can use code SPARKMAN5 for additional 5% off this amazing price already. And they also have other apparel stuff as well, like tees, tank tops, hoodies, and even blankets, everybody. Amazing store overall. I highly recommend them. I have a few tees myself, and they feel amazing and very premium quality. So if you're looking to pick up some amazing Yu-Gi-Oh apparel, this is the site to visit. Link in the description with my code as well. And back to Market Watch we go, because Orcus Harp Horror has increased in price by a lot, everybody. And when we talk about increasing price in the QCR market, we also have to look at the listings. 7 listings left, everybody. So that's very apparent why this card is increasing in price as well. There's one card left here at $44 before it gets to the $50 price point, and expect there to go to that price very soon. I'm not gonna lie. Also, Lightsworn Dragon Link starting to increase in price. It was around $7, $8 not too long ago, but that grass looks greener has come back off the balance, increasing the playability of Lightsworns, and now increasing this card, Lightsworn Dragon Link, to above $11, and expect this card to start increasing in price as well. Now, we are talking about SP Little Knight because it's a 400 card set in the newest tins, and the reprint is looking like it may not be that $34 card that I was once talking about in my previous Market Watches, because again, it looks like a card that might be hard to pull, and the original print has gone back up, spiking around the $70 price point, everybody. So be aware that yes, it looks like a lot of the cards that are getting reprinted in the tins. It's not going to drop the value of a lot of the cards here in the sets as well, and may even be hard to pull in the tins as well. So I think people are aware of that, and now it looks like the reprint of these cards are not really going to be a reprint. It's just going to be the more disastrous area of the tins now where it's going to be even harder to pull the card. So we'll see what happens as the tins come out, if it is really hard to pull or if it's easier. But as of right now, people are scared and people are willing to, take the risk and bump their card back up in value to the $70 price point, at least for SP Little Knight, and as well as Super Star Slayer that was once at $16 basically. Yeah, $16, $15 there, now bounced back up to $22. So be aware, a lot of these cards that were going to go down in price because getting reprinted now have bounced back up in value because people are scared of how hard the card is going to be able to pull in the newest tins as well, with such a big set size. And that being Bishop Dissipator now increasing back up to price as well. I think this was what, 60, 50, under $15. Yeah, look at that, under $15 at one point, and look at that, now back up to $22. So again, a lot of these cards have now bounced back up in value even though their reprint has been announced. People are estimating these cards to be even further up in price even with that reprint. Dragon Master Magia, or Magia, the Magia watch is just insane, man. It's still at the $900 price tag, and people have been buying it at that price tag, so be aware this card looks like it will get to maybe $900 and even further as we move further down here into the few coming months, unless we get a reprint announcement, because yeah, people are going wild with this one. Just want to put this on your radar, everybody. There are tins available at a cheaper price point on Game Nerds, so if you want them for $16 a piece, you can get them for $16 a piece. You can also get these tins for even cheaper and a case value if you do want the case. Let me just look the case up real quick. $174, which is probably the cheapest value, but it is out of stock right now. So I would have notifications on in case they come back in stock, because that's always a good sign, especially since reprint stuff for this price point looks pretty good, especially for a case of things. So we'll see where time goes with this actual tin as well. But I actually do see a sense of value in these tins, especially since it's going to be hard to pull stuff, and people are going to want to probably open this a little bit more, especially since it's going to be hard to pull the card they want, and they're going to try to find the card they want. So the cards may be more expensive as well, so keep that all in mind as well. The value of the tin may increase in that regard as well. So this price point actually does look pretty decent in all sense and purposes, especially since we just talked about those cards like Super Star Slayer, Bishop Dissipator, and SP Little Knight going up in price as well. Quarter Century Bonanza, this is the cheapest price I have found. $87 for basically a box is probably a steal, since basically a lot of sites are charging that price point around the $134, $140 area. So again, that price point looks like a steal right now for Quarter Century Bonanza on Game Nerds. We also have Yu-Gi-Oh! Rage of the Abyss case back into stock here on Game Nerds, and I think this is an amazing price point to pick it up. $734 for a case. If you're calculating that out into 12 boxes and box each, that's $61 per box. That is amazing price point for you. And I'm not gonna lie, everybody, there's amazing cards in this set, right? The new Molcharmy card is going to be in this one. The new Dominus card is going to be in this one. There's Asmina support. There's Water support. There's 6 Sam support. There's so many good things in this set. And I think that it's being undervalued at this price point, especially. So I recommend you picking it up sooner rather than later, especially $61 per box. I mean, that is almost a steal in this day and age of Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's about it for Market Watch. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Keep your eye on Rarity Collection too, because again, like I said, it's going to be increasing in price. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please leave your comments down below of what cards we should cover and your thoughts about today's Market Watch. But again, from your Shirley Sparkman, we'll catch you in the next one. Please subscribe and comment, and peace out, YouTube.